you kind of got that role at Nebraska just because of how long you've been around, where you were you're an old guy. I mean, relatively speaking, we're all a lot older. But I mean, so are you kind of used to that situation where you're one of the more experienced guys in the room?
What Nebraska coming to Nebraska showed. Cause I was never, when I was younger, I always played with the older guys.
Okay.
So like I was always a little kid but bigger. I always played in a 2-year older group. Now I'm the 2-year older group than everybody else. So it's just vice versa. It's just something. It's still football at the end of the day. It don't matter what age you is.
Yeah.
As long as you still make plays, it don't matter.
What advice did Fisher give you today? He's a guy that's probably been to a few of these and played in the league for a long time.
He just told me, you waited this long, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to get nervous now. You know what I'm saying? You've been on this practice field making plays a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? This field is basically what he was trying to say. This field is basically mine. Like every time I stepped out in practice, showed out. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be nowhere different. Now you got just people just looking at you and watching you how you play and watching how you move. So
how does the number of injuries that you fought through in your career? How does that how does that impact the sense of accomplishment that you have to be out here, be healthy and run well on this important day?
That just shows how mentally tough I am. You know, I'm not just gonna let no injury bother me or stop me from getting to my dream. What I got my mindset to do, I'm gonna do. And no matter if I gotta wait a little longer than everybody else. Everybody have a different journey, you know what I'm saying, to get to the league. And I'm that testimony. And when it's all said and done, I make my book or make a documentary, and boom. See, like anybody can make it.
You said you were 10 pounds heavier. What was your weight today?
203.
Okay.
I'm usually playing at 200, but I play a lot of snaps. When I was at Nebraska, so I ended up being 195. And that 195, all the way during the season, that jump burned out to like 190, 195. Keep fighting back and forth. So now I'm 203. Now I'm running with it and moving with it. So
is that muscle that you added that helped you in the bench? I mean, putting up 14 as a safety.
I really could have got 18. It just Nebraska weights. It was metal. Like while I was training that, it was more rubber. So this is more metal and it's cold. So it's kind of a little heavier. So but other than that, I take 14.
What's next between now and the draft for you?
I got a second son coming on the way, and talking to more teams, get flying out individual workouts and having meetings with them and see what's going on from there. You know what I'm saying? All trust in God. So
how do you prepare for those interviews?
Just be myself. I'm the type of guy that everybody would love to talk to, have a conversation with. So just because they don't know who I am, so basically.
We've heard stuff in the past about guys getting asked weird questions during those. Have you fielded any of those?
Yeah, a couple of teams asked me weird questions, but it was just to see that if they could knock you off or make you change your face expression.
And would they ask you?
Yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that.